Hello there, welcome to my channel, and let me welcome you to a very special project showcasing one of my favorite places, in fact the place where my heart beats. Let me take you to Ghana, West Africa, and I'm going to dive deep into the cities, into the hinterlands with you, showing you fine details of the place I love. Across the breadth of the country, from Accra to Kumasi, all the way to Takoradi, Tamale, and Tipaga, and sometimes beyond. Welcome to the Meet Ghana series with Ama Manson. You can check me out on YouTube. It's youtube.com/AmaManson1, and I will be showing you all the sides, all the angles, zooming in, zooming out across this beautiful country, Ghana. Yay! So this is your girl Amma, and I'm going to take you on a tour to one of the most beautiful places on this earth for anybody to go. The happiness when you come to this place is palpable. We can give you all of it, the modern, the traditional, and yes, we do know how to throw a street party on a budget. We can find happiness doing things that other people consider mundane, and the vibe from the people is probably one of the most distinguishing features of this country, Ghana, and its people. You will find things that you are familiar with done in ways in which you are not familiar. So board games that you know in other places are played slightly differently in Ghana, with an atmosphere and an attitude to it that might not be the usual for you. Come on a trip to Ghana with me. You have to bring open-mindedness. You come with preconceptions, and that's fine. It happens to the best of us. It happens to all of us. When you go to places, you know only what you've read on the news. Yeah, most people come to Ghana expecting elephants. People come not even expecting the image on the right, but in fact, the left and the right are all captures of Accra as it stands today. There is old Accra, there is new Accra, there is modern Accra, and there is an amalgamation of them somewhere in the middle. You get to choose what you want to experience, and you can see them all on condition that you bring an open mind and an exploratory spirit. Come to Accra, discover Accra, enjoy Accra. Accra is nothing like London. It shouldn't be. ACCRA, Accra, Ghana, with yours truly, Ama Manson. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so, and let's get going. So every time I bring people to Accra and we go to this side of Accra, people are like, what? Huh? Is this Africa? Oh yes, darling. This is Africa. This is the commercial, modern, new Accra. It is the hub of business, is the hub of entertainment. During the day, it looks a bit like this, and at night, you will see entertainment in a way that you have never experienced before. It will surprise some people. Those of you who've actually begun traveling a little bit might not be surprised too badly by some of these scenes because you are open-minded. But even if you find some of these things shocking, even if it's difficult to imagine, take it from me. These are real scenes from Accra, unadulterated, raw scenes, showing structures which have traditional and modern influences. And yes, this is also in Africa, in Accra, my Accra. We have a lot to show you. We have a lot of your stereotypes to break down. Yes, we do things our way, and that's the reason why you come here to visit us anyway. You come so we show you our way of doing things. There is no need for judgment. Accra is a beautiful hub. There is a vibe to the city which is unique even on the African continent. There is no urgency, which is what most people accuse us of. This is the National Theatre. We take the arts, we take it very seriously. We are people who love entertainment, and you will find the National Theatre smack bang in the middle of the business district of New Accra. If you ever come to Accra and you want to get entertainment, you want to come to see the best of our artists, I suggest that you check on the bookings and listings of the National Theatre and attend a few events here, COVID permitting. Hopefully we are transitioning back to being able to show you what we do. But yes, Accra is actually on the coastline, as you can see from this shot. We do have the sea right here. Unlike most places, the sea is not necessarily the hub of what happens in Accra. I mean, if you go to most cities with a beach and all they want to do is show you the beach. This is KEMPINSKI, used to be the Ambassador Hotel. In Accra, like in most places, hotels change names and they change jurisdictions. But yeah, it is one of the oldest to come see. If you have a good budget, this is a good place to stay because you are actually in the thick of it all. This is a good place if you want to go to Tema Station, one of the biggest trotro stations. And yes, in Ghana, we have buses. Our buses are called trotro if you really want to, but if you really want to anglicize it, you can call it a trosky. Trosky. They are the vans, the cars that are on the road most of the time for ordinary people to travel from place to place. And if you've never been in a trosky, highly recommend you do, because the conversations you will have in a trosky are not paralleled by any. You will see the natives in a trosky doing their thing. In the district is our AFUA Sunderland Children's Park. Now this is something which is crying for investment. It used to be one of my favorite places to go to as a child because, yeah, I know it doesn't look like it right now, but once upon a time there was infrastructure here. Once upon a time there were children play equipment. It's in the middle of Accra, but it needs to be revamped, so a business opportunity right there. We have modern office complexes, we have business headquarters, we have our high courts, and yeah, the buildings, the structures might have a slight African tinge to it, but it's like any building you find anywhere else. High rises are a new development in Accra. Most structures are maybe 5, 6, maximum 10 floors. There are some which have gone a bit higher recently, but typically we don't go too high because in fact land has not been a problem, and that is the Black Star of Hope. This is where our Independence Arch is. This is where the evidence of the struggle for liberty and freedom is, and it's right on the beach. It's one of the greatest places for my children to visit because behind here on the beach is a guy who grills sausages. Some people come here for the history. In the case of my children, they come here for a bit of the history and some sausage, some grilled sausage. Go behind this, go onto the beach. You will find a community on the beach, people willing to tell you stories for a dime or two, and many good images you could take here to go tell stories of your own. This is significant not just for Accra, this is significant for most on the African continent because remember, we were the first freedom fighters. Our success indicated that it was possible for the rest. Our support, both logistically, financially, emotionally, and in every aspect that we could at the time, was available to many other countries in their fight for freedom, and we helped them win it. When you come here and you are a descendant in the diaspora, understand that your people are warriors. We might be kicked, but we don't lie. We arise, we shine, we fight, and we secure freedom and justice for everybody. And this is the epitome of it, the Black Star Square. The Black Star is a symbol of hope. Don't let anybody distort it for you. Don't let anybody tell you it means anything else. The Black Star is the Black Star of Hope. And yep, it is iconic to come to Accra, to come right here under the Black Star of Hope, liberty, and it says freedom and justice. That's what we represent as a people. Come here, take a couple of pictures, feel the atmosphere, feel the vibe, and you are not actually far off the hub of the city. That's a sports stadium. And you can see traffic is something we are not shy of in Accra. Yes, we do get traffic, like in most places where there's commercial activity, like in most places where people are aspirational and a lot of people want to drive. We are heading towards, and you will see in Jamestown, you will see the lighthouse, and yes, you do see straight on that dead beach. This is Jamestown, and this is actually part of old Accra. Some people say the real Accra. The Accra that belongs to the real tribe who owns the land. This is Jamestown. And yes, a trip to Accra is not complete if you do not come here to Jamestown, to the lighthouse, to explore what we have built over time. There's a whole story to be told. As you can see ultra modern development right behind it. You can see people's settlements right behind it, and that's the thing with Ghana. We do have exercise equipment organized into gyms here too, believe it or not. I know your perception of places like this is to see zebras chasing lions and not the other way around. But believe you me, we have done that. We've got a t-shirt for it. We've settled, and we've got peace between the zebras and the lions. And Bukom Boxing Arena. If you've not heard about Ghana and boxing, you must be very young. There are many boxing icons who are Ghanaian. You can start from DK Poison. Go check him out. This is not a history lesson. You can go read up. The most important of our boxers is the Zoom Nelson Azuma himself. Go check his history out. We have had Nanaya Kunedu, we have had Ipote, and many other people come out from this very community. Oh yes. Come walk here and you will discover an attitude of a group of people who don't tolerate nonsense. We are in the middle of development, so as you can see, we have new infrastructure being put up in old Accra. The old is meeting the new. Development is lying parallel to preservation. And if you've not been to the Gamanches house, I recommend you go see it. That is the palace of the local traditional ruler. We've seen a lot of things here. We have a lot of slave monuments here too. Yes, we have forts and we have castles along this route. Yes, the Bible shop was actually a slave depot, believe it or not. James Fort has been a prison before, but it was originally a fort. These are all monuments from our slave trail, which is scattered from the beginning till the end in Ghana, from the top right through to the bottom, to the point of no return. We have all these things for you to walk the path of the ancestors, to experience what the ancestors did, and to immerse yourself in your culture, because a person who knows not who they were would not know where you're headed to. Accra, beautiful Accra, vibrant Accra, authentic Accra, original Accra, unapologetically Ghanaian Accra. When you come here, you will see the people in their natural state, doing what they do. Yes, you spill straight off whatever you were doing, and it's right onto our beaches. The Usher Fort is another fort on this route. The Usher Fort, like the James Fort, also became a prison, and this fort in particular is one which has a lot of significance for me as a person and for my family, because my dad has been a political prisoner here before. And from the history, as a little child, I came to visit him in this fort, and people had a lot of things to say to me about what I did when I was there. There is a shoreline right behind the fort, and yes, life goes on. The simplest of things can excite my people. The most basic of things can be turned into an event. We will have fun regardless. We will enjoy our life and get on with it. You can tell the young people here don't need over-commercialized anything to enjoy their life and to have fun. Accra, my Accra, the gorgeous LABADI beach resort. the old, the new, the contemporary, the very taken care of and the not so taken care of, all occurring in one stretch. Unapologetically Accra. I hope that it's piqued your interest and you want to come here and stand on these shores and watch our beach and ride a horse. Yes, that's a thing here. We ride horses and donkeys and whatever else we feel like bringing to the beach, okay? And you can have such silly, enjoyable, amazing experiences right here on the LABADI beachfront. If you want to dip into the sea, it's so possible you can. People like me like going to the beach, but I do not go in the water. I stay on the beach. For some, it's a lovely walk. For some, it's a lovely chill, just as you can do on any other beach anywhere else. Very possible in my Accra, Ghana. I have a lot more to say to you. I have a lot more to show you. But in these episodes, I think it's much, much better to keep it simple. Come see this if you are into this. Come see nature if you are into nature. But these are all Accra in the daylight. The natives call it Accra by day. I will show you Accra by night. The same place in a totally different context. Do subscribe to the channel. Do watch out for the by night video. Let me know your thoughts as you're watching it. And I remain your girl, Ama Manson. Subscribe to the channels and do join the family. And let's get this project on the road. Ghana will be documented one place at a time with yours truly, a native showing you the land of my birth and my love as we go along. Thanks for watching.